Everybody, it's Kathy. I'm at work today. I'm between appointments right now, so I thought I would take a moment to finally record this video on eye creams that I've been, I wrote a message last week that I was going to get this done. So here we go. Be prepared though. I'm going to have some probably mad people because I'm a little bit different from your typical esthetician when it comes to eye creams. So if you disagree with me, that's totally okay, and please don't write me hate mail. This is my personal opinion, and yes, I'm educated in skincare, so it's not just kind of I pulled it out of a hat. This is this is my opinion. This is what I believe. So eye creams, that's the one area that most of us, we're from a young age, we're told you got to use eye cream, got to use eye cream, keep those wrinkles from forming, use eye cream. And for a young person, that's fine. Eye cream, really though, your moisturizer that you're using all over your face can do the job. I was trained years ago when I sold a certain line of skincare that's sold with home parties. I won't mention it, but we were taught that the skin under the eyes is different from the rest of the face and you need a special moisturizer just for that skin, blah, blah, blah. None of that's really true. Yes, the skin under your eyes is definitely thinner, okay? And you don't have oil produced there. So you really need a nice humectant moisturizer, something that's going to bring moisture to the area. Yes, you do. But will your regular moisturizer work? Yes, it will. So when it comes to eye creams, I think use your moisturizer that you're using on your face. And as I said in my anti-aging video, I hope some of you have watched this, I'm big on moisturizers do one thing and one thing only. They hydrate. Period. End of subject. If you're looking for anti-aging benefits, if you're looking for smoothing fine lines and wrinkles, slowing down the aging process, then you've got to get a serum. Your moisturizer can't do that kind of stuff. It's the wrong it's the wrong vehicle for those ingredients. So you can watch the other video, it explains that better. So when it comes to eyes, I like to use moisturizer under my eyes, and I'll show you what I use, but more importantly, I use an eye serum. And the eye serum that I use both in my practice as well as at home personally is a vitamin A eye serum. And as you may recall from my other video, vitamin A is the gold standard in anti-aging. It is the one proven ingredient. There's a lot of ingredients out there that have a lot of hype, but vitamin A is the one ingredient that is hands down, it's got the clinical studies to prove it. It's considered, that's the one thing you can be sure of. Vitamin A is going to show some results. The problem is for under the eye area, because it's so thin, oftentimes your vitamin A serum that you're putting all over your face, you can't put it right under here, and you can't put it like on the brow bone because it's too strong. So this is called Refresh, and it's by that company Osmosis that I've talked about before. My light is, I'm at work and I'm just using my magnifying lamp as a light because it's dark in my treatment room. So you can't see very well, sorry about that. But this is called Refresh, and it's an eye serum, and you put this on clean skin. So after I cleanse my face, then I usually put my Renew, which is my vitamin A serum for my face. I put it all over, and I go up to right here, up to this bone, and then I go back with just one little tiny dab of this, and I pat it under both eyes, and then I put the remainder right here. And then you take what's left on your fingers and you do your upper lip, because ladies, unfortunately, as we get older, the upper lip crinkles. Sorry. And if you smoke, even more so. So anyway, when it comes to cream, eye cream, please, my opinion, but please don't waste $100 on an eye cream. Don't waste $50 on an eye cream. That's going to do this magic. It's not. It's not. It's not. You want hydration under your eyes. So eye serum, that's where you put your money. If you can get some vitamin A that's meant for under the eye area, like this one is. This one is made with special liposomes. And let's see, what do they do? They've got something called phosphatidylcholine, which is something that wraps around the vitamin A and helps it to penetrate better, so it doesn't cause irritation, inflammation, redness, and all that vitamin A can sometimes cause. And by the way, if you haven't seen my other video, vitamin A is also called retinaldehyde. It comes in different strengths, different forms. Retinol, you see it in a lot of over-the-counter products. Most of the time, they don't put enough to do anything. They put a tiny bit so that they can call it anti-aging, but it's not really enough to do anything. Okay, I noticed that my lips aren't moving with my voice. Sorry. I'm just using my MacBook. Okay, so then when I'm done putting on my serum that's penetrating, then I do like to get a lot of hydration. And as you get older, sometimes lotions and whatever aren't enough. What I put all over my entire face is something called Immerse. It's in the same osmosis line. This is my back bar one. In other words, my professional size one. The one that you buy looks more like this. Once again, it's too bright with that light. I can't even get it out of the way. Anyway, this is the retail one. But this is an oil, and I love, love, love this oil. When it first came out, I kind of thought, oh, you know, I don't want to really be putting oil all over my face. But oil is definitely kind of the new, it's very in right now, and I totally see why, because it's amazing. I take this, it just takes a tiny little bit, I don't know if you can even see it, and it's water soluble and it really soaks in. So once you use it, you know, it's not like you're walking around with an oil slick. And as all of you ladies out there over 45-ish, perimenopause, menopausal, oil's one of the first things that we lose. So I take this and put it all over my face after I put on my moisturizer. And sometimes I actually squirt it in with my moisturizer. This line of skincare is made to cocktail, as they call it. So I'll put a squirt of it in with the moisturizer all over the face. I use it almost as a makeup primer. I use it in place of primer. And then I will sometimes take a little extra and put it right along here where I tend to be really crepey, and I mean, that's where my lines are really bad. And it soaks in immediately, and then my makeup goes on great. Which brings me to something else I want to mention while I'm on that subject of primers. You know, primers have been really in the last few years, and I've started testing them all and trying them all out. And I got to tell you, if you do not have oily skin, and particularly if you have older skin that's gotten dry, be very careful with primers, because most of them, even if they don't say so, most of them really do a great job at preventing the shine. But if you are like me, you're a little bit dry, they're going to dry you out. A lot of primers make me flaky. So I find, rather than using a primer, or at least I haven't found one yet that I love, I prefer my Immerse oil. And it just makes my makeup go on great, and it gives me that little bit of lipids that gives the barrier that you want, but also helps the makeup just to go on great, and I don't end up looking dry and sort of cakey. So anyway, that's it. That's my thoughts on eye creams versus eye serums. You know, if you want to go spend $100 or more or less on an eye cream because you really believe it's making a difference, please do so. You know, if you feel like it works for you, that's great. I don't want to, you know, tell you you're wrong. That's, I don't know. I just personally, from what I've studied and what I know, I think that we get ripped off, girls. I just think they take advantage of us because they know we will spend whatever we need to spend to try to keep the wrinkles at bay. And I just would encourage you to look for a product that is not a cream, that is a thinner consistency, and make sure it has some form of vitamin A in it. And then at least you're getting the additional properties of stimulating fibroblasts, which lead to collagen, you know, so that we can help keep this area plump so it doesn't get thin and crinkly. So that's it. If you have any questions, just write them below, and I hope I didn't make anybody too mad. And if you have kind of had a feeling all your life that all this ice cream you're loading on, that it's not doing anything, maybe you were right. Anyway, that's it. Have a great day. Thanks.